Okay, but anyway, I always notice that I always say, hey, week has gone by.
Now listen, anytime you're driving on the Long Island Expressway, making it's a good thing, so.
Oh, I see you got something prepared.
Just a few notes.
Did you happen to notice that thing I sent you?
What thing? The two old people playing a piano?
Yeah, wasn't that great?
That was
Wow.
terrific. I loved it.
Well, anyway, this is March 13th,
That's right.
Thursday night, here on the Insight Show on MadhouseTV.com. Welcome aboard, everybody. Once again, you all know Reverend Joe by now, and Reverend Dennis, me, that's it.
And our studio audience.
Studio audience. Oh, I like that. They didn't clap on that. That's good.
They didn't give us the slow clap. That was good. Okay.
Yeah, well, that could happen too, yeah. So, and
So-
just, you got,
Speaking of the Ides of March,
okay.
March 15th, guess where Reverend Dennis and the Insight Show will be?
Oh, yeah, you know what I got? I got this.
Yeah, he's got
folder.
this big poster here.
They could like zoom in on this thing right here.
Well, hold it still, so he doesn't have to hit a moving target there.
Yes?
There you go.
Well, if you got something to do, cancel it. So you want to come
There,
down
you
and
look
see
in
the
that camera
show.
there.
It's the 15th of March. That's Saturday night at Sergio's Restaurant over on Merrick Road over in Massapequa. Right by the, what's it, Burns Park?
Yes, a little bit east of Burns Park on the south side of Merrick Road in Massapequa.
We have a dinner show. It starts at 7 o'clock. So we have a dinner show going on, and then we have me singing for my supper. And then we're doing live from Sergio's. Can you put that down there? Okay, good. The Insight Show is going to be
That's
televised right from there. And the Madhouse crew will be there, and Reverend Joe will be
That's
there,
right.
and it's going to be a great time.
That's right. You'll get to meet Tom and Janine and Vicky and Tommy,
Yeah,
who
hopefully
we talk about every week on the
Yeah,
show, because
they're so
they do
terrific.
such a wonderful job bringing this out to you live over the internet. And they'll be there Saturday night,
And then we
March
also,
15th.
as part of that show, we have a comedian, Les Bayer.
That's right. Les will be here with his banjo.
Yeah, you've seen him here on the
Making
show
us laugh.
before.
Yeah.
A little risque, but he's on. But
That's right.
he noodles away on his little banjo. But then after that, we have a bluegrass band.
That's right. Les's band, the Yankee Rebels, will be performing for
Yes.
us live that night as well.
So that's going to be an interesting thing. An Italian restaurant with
A bluegrass band. It should be quite a mix.
and then the Insight Show.
Did Frank Sinatra ever sing any bluegrass music?
I don't
No,
know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't
So
think he
anyway-
ever had a cow run off or anything like that.
If you want to come down, though, you got to make reservations. You got to call Mike, 516-541-6554. And let me see, the address is right on here. Let me see what it says here. 5422 Merrick Avenue. That's
Merrick
Merrick
Road.
Road, I'm sorry. 5422 Merrick Road in Massapequa. So come on down, call up, make reservations. We need to have you down there, so enjoy the show and have dinner. It's $45 a person, includes tip and gratuity, tax and gratuity, and free glass of wine, and there's a cash bar. So we really would love to have you down.
That's right. It'll be a lot of fun. Good food, good laughs, good music, and the Insight Show.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
guess it could get better than,
Well, hey, you never know, you know?
We're a humble lot over here. So,
So what do you got written
well,
down?
as you know, this Saturday, for our Jewish friends, they'll be celebrating the holiday. It's a happy holiday, the holiday of Purim.
Yes?
And as the story goes, I made a few notes, okay? And you may see me glancing down at them a lot. But in the Persian Empire, about the 4th century BC, okay, it extended over 127 lands, so it's more than Nassau and Suffolk County combined, okay? And all of the Jewish people in the world resided within those 127 lands, among all the other people, okay? Now, at the time, King Ahasuerus, I believe his name was, the Jews were his subjects just like everybody else. And at that time, his wife, Queen Vashti, for not following his orders, was executed. We obviously can't do things like that today, no matter if they listen or not, but the fact is, she wasn't listening and didn't take his orders, and he had her executed. Had a bit of a beauty pageant, okay? And all the young virgins, I guess, that were interested in becoming the new queen lined up. And as the story goes, Esther,
Book of Esther.
well, no, not her book, Esther herself, okay, was there, and she actually won the prize. She got the king, or she became the queen. She didn't tell them that she was Jewish. So she kept that little secret to herself, okay? So now the king had appointed an anti-Semitic man named Haman, all right, as prime minister. And Mordecai, who was the leader of the Jews at the time, refused to bow to Haman, okay? And he defied the king's orders in doing so. So Haman was incensed and convinced the king to issue a decree, all right? And his decree orders, let me look at my notes here, the extermination of all the Jews on the 13th of Adar, okay, which was the month, a date chosen just randomly in a lottery, okay, that Haman had made up. So there's no particular reason for that date. He just randomly picked a date, okay? Now Mordecai had galvanized all the Jews, all right? And he convinced them to repent, fast, and pray to God. Meanwhile, now Esther, now she had a little card in her back pocket. Not, you know,
The card in the back
that's
pocket.
right, yeah. She hadn't revealed yet that she was of Jewish descent, okay? But Esther asked the king and Haman to join her for a feast. And at the feast, Esther revealed her Jewish heritage, all right? Haman was hanged. Mordecai was appointed prime minister now. So now Mordecai, as the leader of Jews, was appointed the prime minister in his stead. And a new decree was issued. And this decree granted the Jews the right to defend themselves against all of their enemies. So on the 13th day of Adar, the Jews mobilized and killed many of their enemies. And on the 14th of Adar, they rested and celebrated Feast of Purim. So that's it. And this year, it's going to be on the 15th, the Ides of March, okay, again. So it's going to be a big weekend. We have the Insight Show at Sergio's, and we have the Feast of Purim.
There is another holiday, and it's not the religious end of it, but, well, actually it is. Isn't it St. Patrick's Day coming up?
That's right.
So we have a little bit of everything happening on
That's
this
right.
particular weekend.
Mhm.
So to our Irish friends out there, happy
Oh,
St. Pat's
that's
Day
right.
coming up. It's about the same time frame, I believe. It's the 14th.
It's the
The 14th
17th of
eve,
March. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
not on an eve, it's on the actual day of.
Yeah. No, I don't mean I mean the other one.
Oh,
no.
Purim, yeah, starts
On the-
sundown on Saturday.
Right. So that was very interesting. You did your homework.
A little bit of history there is always interesting.
Yeah.
So
very
I
good.
always love traditional stories.
Well, I was looking at it myself, and that's why I came up with the book of Esther, because that's also, and Ellen's mom, right? Is that your mom's name?
It's my name,
Your name?
my name.
Oh, okay. There you
I'm
go.
Queen.
The Queen. That's right.
That's right.
See, I have my own. Ellen is here.
You
and
have your
she's-
own queen.
my
You
own
should
queen.
treat her as such. No, because he thinks he's the king.
Well, sometimes.
But that's all right. Anyway, so tell us about tonight's show. Who do we have?
We have a comedian by the name of, he's very funny, incidentally.
Yeah?
His name is Matt, M-E-T, no double T, Matt Albert.
Okay.
Like Fat Albert?
That's not a nice thing to say.
Well, he's not.
No,
And- but I mean,
he's
it's-
certainly not fat.
But
when
that's
you
certainly
say
how
it.
you can remember the name.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then-
Matt, yeah.
We have
Matthew Zei, right?
Matthew Zei and Brian. I don't know Brian's last name, but they'll be doing,
Yes.
it's Matthew Zei and the boys. But
Uh-huh.
the boys aren't going to be here tonight.
Yeah, today.
They just did a
Just Matt
major
and Brian.
show, and they're really
That's great.
a
So
group.
things are doing well for them, and that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So that's great, and we're happy to have them back on the show. This is going to be their second time on the show, here on the Insight Show.
Yeah.
So that's terrific. You know, it's nice when we have artists coming back to perform and entertain.
Yeah, incidentally, if you are a group, a small group, or you have some talent out there, and
Or if you know a
wanna-
few jokes,
yeah, give us a call.
magic tricks.
Oh, incidentally, join the page, Insight Show page on Facebook. And if you do that, you can get a hold of me or Reverend Joe, or you can also get Madhouse tv.com and say hello, and then hopefully we'll see you down there at the show.
That'll be fine. All right, so I guess you're going to regale us with another one of your fine musical tales.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Okay.
So we're going to do the old. So
Switch a camera. Roo.
all right, here we go.
All right, that camera over there. And Tommy, our director, barking out orders as we speak.
Okay, here we go.
What song you doing?
I'm going to do a little song called Caramia. I want to do a little different because I know what Matthew Zei is going to be quite different. Caramia wine, must we say goodbye? Each time we part, my heart wants to die. Carry me fair. I'll be your love till the end. Must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Carry me fair. I'll be your love till the end. Carry me fair. I'll be your love till the end. All right. Whew. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these words, so don't you go away.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Okay,
All right.
that was a great commercial, a series of commercials. You like Reverend Dennis's chapel there? Who did that, who taped that anyway?
I did that. I did it with, believe it or not, a flip cam.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. It
Yeah.
worked out, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a movie. Yeah.
So who's this guy?
This is Matt Albert.
Where'd you
Matt
come from?
1T
Hey,
Albert.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Welcome
Nice
to
to
the
meet you guys.
Insight
Thank you
Show,
guys
Matt.
for having me. I appreciate
Okay,
it. Thank
very
you.
good.
So nice to have you with us.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
So what made you get into comedy?
At the time, my inspiration was my mother growing up. Yeah.
She was funny? Is that
She was funny. Yes. The one memory I have growing up is they used to have like parties at the house, and I
Okay.
was supposed to be in bed,
I remember those
and
days.
I'd creep down the stairs, and
Yeah.
she'd be the one telling jokes in front of people as if she was the comedian, and the way she had control of the room and just the laughs, just the sound of the laughter you heard, and I'm like, I like that. I like that. And they always said she was the life of, yeah, you hear that one laughter or someone saying the tears coming, they're like, stop, stop, or the pains in the stomach. It's such a good feeling. So a
That's
couple years
terrific.
ago, I took a comedy class at Governor's Comedy Club Long Island.
Oh, sure.
And like I said, within the first show, I was just addicted. That one laugh you get, and sometimes it takes a while to get that one laugh, but when you get that one laugh,
Yeah, it's kind of addictive.
you want to come back for more and more.
It's like a drug. You just
Yes, absolutely. It's a good one. This one's a good one.
Yeah.
But yes,
Right,
you want to
that's
keep coming
right.
back for
No
more, yes.
prescription.
Very good.
Correct.
So where have you been performing around locally?
Like I said, I've done Governors at Long Island. I've done Brokerage Comedy Club Long Island, the same connect. I also do in the city at Stand Up New York on the Upper West Side. Greenwich Village Comedy Club. I've done a couple shows there.
You work with, who was there?
I watched your show last week. I did a show with Mike Keegan before.
Mike
He was here
Keegan.
last week.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said
Funny
he was
guy,
there,
very
right?
down to earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Nice
hysterical,
guy.
yeah.
And like I said, about April 4th, I think it is, I'll be in Farmingville with Mike Dillon
Okay.
at Gateway Comedy. And like I said, in between, because I have a full-time job, I work as an elementary school reading teacher right now during the day.
Uh-huh.
So I fit in open mics where I can, but anytime I can get on stage or
Have you done the Les Deegan?
he runs an open mic I've done in Belmore, yes,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. He's a nice
I
guy.
actually
Yeah,
went
Les
to
is a lot of
his
fun,
Les
yeah.
is so down to earth, and
Oh, yeah.
you might
yeah.
not see him for 3 years. You'll get that big hug as soon as you see him anywhere.
Right.
He knows
yeah.
you forever. Yeah,
And
Les
you
is a
guys
good
all
guy.
remember Les. You saw him a couple of weeks ago doing his Fiddler on the Roof
Oh, it was so
And,
good.
yeah, wasn't that great? And the stories and less is more and all
Runs a
that.
nice open mic. There might have been like 10 people there. You walk and he treats you like royalty.
Yeah,
Matt, hey! You know, like, big hug, you know, like you want a grandfather giving you a hug. Yeah, nice guy.
yeah.
Very down to earth.
All right, yeah, he's
Also
that
known
kind of guy.
Eric Tangelone, is it? Eric, he has the wife who is a psychic.
Yeah.
Eric Taglioni.
Taglione. He's got a major show right now. I'm actually going to go see it on the
Is that the one
20th.
Oh, that's
Stand
right,
up
yeah,
New York.
that's,
Shut up, sit down.
yeah, a week from Saturday.
Yeah.
A week from
There's
the
it's also
22nd.
with another comedian there who I find hysterical is Chris Monty's with him.
Yeah,
There's 4 of them together,
Yes.
I think, right?
that's
There's
right.
2
Sit
guys,
down,
3 guys.
shut up, and eat is the name of the show.
Yeah, it looks very, very funny. I've seen Chris Monty do stand up and
I just think
That's
he
great.
did this show first. I mean, so maybe he got his
Hey.
stardom, right?
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
that'd be nice.
You never know.
That'd be
So,
nice.
anyway,
You got
that-
something coming up though, or?
Like I said, April 4th, I'll be doing Farmingville Gateway Comedy, and end of April, I'll be at Stand Up New York. It's always a great crowd in the city, and yeah, trying to do shows whenever I can.
very good. Excellent. All right, Matt. Well, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Go
you,
get
guys.
him, kiddo.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Matt Dillon. I'm sorry. No,
Guys,
he's the
together,
other
Matt
guy.
Dillon.
Matt Albert.
Oh, you got an
Matt
accent. Matt Dillon, yes. I wish I was Matt Dillon. I wish I had his money.
No, if you were Matt Dillon, you'd be dead now. You don't want that.
Still take his money though. So yes, they introduced me as Matt Albert. Actually, it's pronounced Adina Menzel. That's okay. I'll let it go this time. Actually, my full name is Matthew Albert Verity. Now I know as you get older, no one cares about your middle name, but me growing up, my middle name was important because if I heard my mom call me my first and middle name, I was running in the other direction. I remember walking home one day and I hear Matthew Albert. I started sprinting. My friend's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "She said my middle name." "You're right. Run, run, run." It was like the scene from Forrest Gump. "Run, Matthew Albert, run!" You just took off. My slogan growing up: don't ask, just run. Like, a little bit about myself. I'm currently broke. It's no fun being broke. I was actually in the store the other day, and I overheard a conversation between 2 girls. And she was like, "Oh my God." By the way, that's really the way she talks. I'm not making up for the joke. "Oh my God, I'm so stressed. I'm barely making ends meet. I'm living paycheck to paycheck." Now I play this in the back of my mind. I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so jealous." I strive to get to that point because I'm currently living paycheck to like 7 days before my next paycheck. So I'm sitting there, okay, so today's Thursday. I don't get paid till next Friday. If I don't eat till next Thursday, I can save money on groceries. I'll be hungry, but I'll probably make ends meet. It's tough being broke. You can't do the things you want to do. I personally love going to Atlantic City. I love the atmosphere, going on the boardwalk. With no money, kind of hard to go. So when I can't make it to Atlantic City, I just go to the ATM. Why? Because me going to the ATM is like using a slot machine. I'm walking up, pulling that lever, and praying to God that some money falls out. Went there the other day, put my card in. I'm sitting there, come on 20, come on 20, come on 20. Boom, insufficient funds. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I had it at the time. I talked to people. Oh, I was feeling lucky. I thought I had it that time. I thought that'd be it. Take my card, go to another bank like it's another casino. I'm going to try TD Bank or Chase. I had luck there last week. I'll try that one. I'll try that one. I can't eat the things I want to eat. Growing up, my favorite cereal was Frosted Flakes, right? Royal Blue Box. Tony the Tiger. They're great, and they are, and they're expensive. I can't afford them. So what do I have for breakfast? I have to eat Frosted Flakelings. You know what's on my cover? It's a house cat with the paw in the air going, "They're okay. They're edible." Definitely not great. Definitely not great. So I am currently in a serious relationship. I know it's serious because it's no longer fun. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Actually, it is serious because in 2 months I'm actually getting married.
Whoa.
Yes, yes. See, I love doing that because no matter where I do our show, it's the same reaction. You hear half the crowd going, "Oh," the women. And then the other half going, "I can't believe we're losing another one." Mark, tie up another one. Women took another one. That's another loss for the men. But yeah, I got engaged. I proposed actually March 15th coming up. It's her birthday, and I proposed on her birthday last year. I remember we were in our apartment, and I remember getting down on one knee, and I said, "I love you. You make me happy. I want to make you happy." And I showed her the ring, and I remember the first word she said to me was, "Is the ring real?" I know, it gets me too, romantic. Yeah, gets goosebumps. She put the ring on. First thing she calls her friends, family. She's on the phone for hours. I'm staying by myself in the apartment thinking, well, I guess I should call someone. I call my best friend Vinny. I'm on the phone with him for maybe 5 seconds. Our conversation sounds more like a mob hit went down than the fact I got engaged. Like, "Hey Vinny, it's Matt. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, it's done. Click, done." Conversation was over. Then my friend Zach, he's always like, I can't believe you're getting married. I can't believe you're engaged. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, what made you pop the question? I said, to be honest, I don't want to be sappy. I said, I'm in love. He's like, you're in love? I'm like, yeah. He's like, how do you know? I said, because she told me.
Oh.
So I know right now we're in the season of Lent. And I know when Lent comes around, you're supposed to sacrifice and give up something that you love. Past years, I've given up like candy and sweets. So I'm thinking, what can I give up this year? Something that I love, that I can't live without. And I told my fiance, this year for Lent, I'm giving up wedding planning. I said, I know next week we're going to pick out linens and napkin colors, and I really wanted to go with you, but I gave it up for Lent. I can't go back. Can't go back on my word. I'll leave you guys with this. Before I got engaged, a couple months before I got engaged, I was having dinner with my grandmother and my girlfriend at the time. We had just finished eating dinner, and my grandmother was lighting her cigarette like she always does, and she looked at my girlfriend and she goes, so, you think you and you are going to get married and have kids before I die? I said, well, it depends, Grandma. How much time do you think you have left? Guys, my name's Matt Verity. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Listen, you got your wedding plans, you really getting married?
Yep, the end of May, a week after Memorial Day, in Crescent Beach Club in Bayville, Long Island. It's going to be on the beach.
Oh, so you're having
So
your
I'm
wedding there.
yes, I'm sure it'll rain that day because that's just the luck I have. But no, everything's planned, and she's just got to tell me when to show up.
All right, if you
No,
get
that's
married
it.
right here, we'll do it right here.
Yeah, one day we'll actually do a wedding here in studio, in-house, on a
It's on,
Thursday
yeah,
night.
it's on my Facebook. If you want to get married here, we can set it up right here, and you
Very nice.
have videos and everything for everywhere, no matter where you live in the country or out.
That's
Wherever
right.
there's a
You can
wide world.
bring your
web.
wedding party here
There you
and
go.
some guests and, you know,
All right.
but,
But that's next time.
That's next time.
so congratulations
Thank
on
you
your
again.
impending
Thank you very much.
nuptials.
Yes, yes.
Very good, well
Thank you.
done. And,
Exciting,
No,
but
no.
yeah, exactly. Don't get out now. You still have 2 months. Go. No, she's probably gonna see the video. I love you.
well, I
do.
think one good thing about it, you know, having it in
I
May,
want you to her.
well, having it in May is, I think that there's a lot less, but not impossible, but less likelihood of snow, so
Yes, but the way we're going this winter, who knows?
who knows? Who
I think
knows?
we're not done yet.
There'll be another polar
Yeah, that's right.
vortex
There's
coming
something. Yeah,
around.
I'm gonna get 30. If there's some reason it's
Yeah.
6 feet of snow, sure.
That's right.
Go to the wedding in a parka.
On the beach.
Exactly.
Well, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. It was my
Thanks for
pleasure,
coming
and
out.
hope to definitely come back again.
Yeah, well, we hope you do come back.
absolutely,
you know?
yes.
Yeah, especially with some jokes about what it's like being
Oh
married.
yes, yeah, exactly.
Oh, you'll get a lot of
yes.
material from that.
Switch the wife jokes. You got it.
You can also come down, bring the bride, you can sit down and watch the show. From
Absolutely, yes. I
Very
would love
good.
that. Thank you.
So I think we got to do a commercial spot.
Yeah, that's right. We got to earn some money, so don't go away. We'll be right back on the Inside Show.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists, that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
Okay, here we are.
Here we are, we made
A
it
little
back.
silliness going on here during the commercial break. So, but as you can see, we've got some wonderful musical entertainment here for us tonight. This is Zeiss and the Boys.
One
This
boy.
is Matthew
One boy.
Zeiss, and specifically tonight, Zeiss and the Boy. And
You have a big,
Sounds like
you
a
have
bad 60s cartoon.
You have a big
Brian
group, right?
Watala over there
Yeah.
to my left, and on the other side of Reverend Dennis. So
How many people in your band?
Brian's, well,
8,
go ahead.
including myself. So, yeah.
I'm
7.
sorry.
That's all right, he does that.
I burst out like
Yeah.
that. So I'm
Brian's
just
a
like,
terrific guitarist, and I don't know if you remember from the last time he was here, you'll enjoy his style of playing his rhythm. And Matt's a tremendous vocalist. Where you guys, well, you didn't come up here because you stink, I mean, but where
sorry.
have you been of late?
What was that? I guess like a week ago or so, we played Resorts World Casino.
Very good.
That was a fun gig. And we got some coming up doing the Montauk Music Festival.
Excellent. When's that start?
Beats me. No, no. It's on the calendar somewhere,
Okay,
right?
is that going to be in the summer or in the late spring?
Actually, I believe it's May.
Okay, good. So weather will be just perfect for that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully.
nice. It's a great time out there.
I noticed a comparison on the Facebook. You had a Billy Joel type of comparison. Do you do his stuff as well, or strictly your own? or
We incorporate a cover here and there. Just the other day we did, what was the song we did? Miami 2017, Seeing the Lights Go Out on Broadway. We had done that in Queens at the casino. And I do enjoy his music a lot. It's inspirational as a lyricist. So I just base a lot of myself and get inspired
Tremendous.
by him.
Tremendous talent.
Oh, absolutely.
Genius, yes.
A genius
Yeah,
by far, for sure.
Yeah. So where are you heading next? I mean, now that you're doing the
Home.
big
oh,
show.
No, I was kidding.
You want sleep or something? We don't do that around here.
Cookies and milk and that. No, after this, the closest thing I got is probably the Montauk Music Festival, but I'm hoping to book other things in the meanwhile and get.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
We'll see. Hopefully,
And when you perform over at the casino by Kennedy Airport, there, the Resorts World Casino, what time does that show start at night?
We started this last time. We started around. We were supposed to start at 7:30. We wound up starting around 8:30, I believe.
Okay, so
'cause
that's
there
not.
was a sound malfunction.
Oh, okay. Those things happen. We're well aware. The
Well, no.
what do you? No, that's nice.
Not
though, 'cause
here.
it's not
Not in this
ridiculously
place.
late. You know.
No,
At
we played till
8:30 at
10:30
night.
though.
So, yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
nice.
It's a good show. We
It's a
throw out.
packed place.
Yeah. We throw out. I threw out about 200 T-shirts this last show, and the crowd goes crazy. Everyone
like
loves free
t-shirts,
clothes.
huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're all losing their shirts in there to begin with. So
They got a T-shirt and they want
Yeah.
a T-shirt.
Tommy's looking for his T-shirt now. You see, you had to say that.
I thought I kind of felt the same way. Like, I didn't get a T-shirt.
Well, no, I
Well.
don't have any on me.
The shirt off your back, yes.
Brian, let me ask Brian. Now, how long have you been with Matt, with the group?
I would say about 8 months now.
Okay.
Right, something like that, 8
Something
months.
like
All
that.
right. And you play with the entire group as well?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
He also he's a staple as a musical director for the band, which is really well.
Uh-huh.
'Cause, he has his own little nook in his house with all the band equipment. He's
Oh,
able
okay.
to then tell the band, communicate easier.
Mm-hmm.
So
So, right.
So what kind of guys you have in the group, and what kind of instruments?
bad ones. No, I got aside from him, I have another guitarist, a bassist, piano player, saxophone, trumpet, drums. Yeah. I was. Shut up, man.
So they can't hear him anyway. It's not Mike.
That's good.
All right. Well, what do you say?
All right. All right, you
I'm
guys
gonna
ready
myself,
to
man.
start?
So acapella today.
All right.
Acapella. We good? Yeah.
Brian,
We'll
talk
let
into
you
your
get to
guitar. The microphone's in there. So,
Yeah.
all right. So,
Blue.
all right.
And joke kill.
Well, why don't we
That's why we have a comedian. Is over there.
why don't we let these guys start?
Two
Come on.
T's. He was 2 T's, by the way. Just want to clear that up.
All right.
Enjoy.
Thank
Ladies and
you.
gentlemen, put your hands
Brian,
together. One time,
Brian,
one more
my
time.
man. All right. See you guys in a
Look
bit.
at him, guys.
Feel my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey is, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. Say I'm caught up in a dream. Life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. That's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. could stay forever this young. I don't have any plans, so wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. Thank you. Thank you. This next song is going to be an original tune called Monsters Under My Pillow. This is the first time we're doing it acoustic, so if it doesn't sound good, I don't care. No, I was kidding. Shut the lights and my vision gets weird. Images coming out of left field. I hold my blanket close and tight. There's something lurking in the middle of the night. Close my eyes, I shake and shiver. I raise my ears to hear a whisper. I percolate, now I'm starting to swim. Can't get a name out of my head. Every monster is under my pillow, haunting heavy, and I'm never gonna let 'em go. Every monster is under my pillow. I get the idea that I'm gonna lose control. Toss and turn, just can't fall asleep. I did fall, I just fell too deep. A foggy night, I can't clear my mind. Try to forget about you so damn fine. But there's a time and a place for everything. This doesn't do either for me. I bite my nails like an old typewriter. My knees are shaking like a broken down fighter. The little monsters under my pillow, haunting heavy, and I'm never gonna let 'em go. Little monsters under my pillow. I get the idea that I'm gonna lose control. Never gonna move, never gonna dream, never gonna show you what you mean to me. Never gonna move, never gonna dream, never gonna show you what you mean to me. Never gonna move, never gonna dream, never gonna show you what you mean to me. Never gonna move, never gonna dream, never gonna show you what you mean to me. Never gonna move, never gonna dream, and never gonna show you what you mean to me. The little monsters under my pillow, haunting heavy, and I'm never gonna let 'em go. Little monsters under my pillow. I get the idea that I'm gonna lose control. The little monsters under my pillow, haunting heavy, and I'm never gonna let 'em go. Little monsters under my pillow. I get the idea that I'm gonna lose control. Thank you. This next tune, this is the first song I ever recorded down in Memphis, Tennessee. It's also the first song Elvis ever recorded, entitled "That's All Right, Mama." Both him and I have released it both as just "That's All Right," and we're gonna just do it acoustically and blues it up a little bit. That's all right, mama. That's all right for you. That's alright, mama, just stand the way you do it, that's alright. Oh, that's alright. Oh yeah, that's alright now, mama, any way you do. Mama, she done told me, Papa told me too. That life you're living somewhere will be the death of you. That's alright. Oh, that's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. I love that woman, but I gotta let her go. That's alright. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's alright, mama. Any way you do. Well, it was on one moonlit night, stars shine bright. Winds blowing high, love say goodbye. Baby, if you don't want me, why not tell me so? You won't be bothered with me around your house no more. That's alright. Oh, that's alright. Oh yeah, that's alright, mama. Any way you do.
Thank you very much. That's all we got. We got, 3 songs. You do another one? Want to do Too Close? All right. We're going to do another cover called Too Close by Alex Clare. This is also the first time we're doing an acoustic, so. And he's got to remember the chords, so. He's reading them. They're up there. Okay, we're not gonna do that song. We're gonna skip that one. Yeah, live rehearsal. Sure, we can do Day Trip.
Got a good reason. Take an easy way out. Got a good reason. Take an easy way out now. She was day tripper, a day tripper, yeah, a day tripper, day tripper, yeah. It's rough around the edges, but it's all right.
Great. Nice to
Now
get
follow
you.
me, I'll remember that.
Well,
That's
that's
bothering
all
me
right.
too.
Well, guys, thanks a lot. I hope you stick around for a little bit longer. We're going to be going to a commercial break. And then when we come back, let everybody come up and we'll...
There's free cookies and juice in the lobby, right?
Be right back after these words.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Okay, well, we've coming to the end of another great show. I had a great time. Come up here, Reverend Joe. Don't forget this Saturday, the 15th, we're being at Sergio's restaurant over 5422 Merrick Road in Massapequa.
That's right.
Call Mike, 516-541-6554. Turn me down. There you go. All right, and call for reservation. Tell them you want to come see the Inside Show, and you want to catch Reverend Dennis doing his sidewalk act and singing for his supper.
And the way he sings, you might only get a bowl of soup.
Well, hey, listen, the guy has something.
Maybe a half a French fry.
Well, anyway, we've come to the end of another show, and I've had such a good time. I want to thank you so much. Thank you to our crew, Tommy and Vicky and Janine, and yeah, talking to the microphone. Yeah. I'm talking, yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'd like to thank all our guests that came out tonight, and our studio audience, and come on up, guys. We got Matthew Zei and the boy.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank the Academy on this one. Got the Academy Award on that one. Ladies, come on up. Come up, girls. Come up, ladies. So anyway, here we go. So here we go with the final song of the night. I thank you so much for coming and tuning in and staying with us. And come back next week. Don't forget. Thursday night, 8 o'clock. I think some of these guys are going to come and sit here too. But this is where I get a second just to honor God and country and say thank you for all of you for coming in, and thank God. Don't forget that. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our propers to our first responders, to the police departments and the fire departments, and to our soldiers who are out there defending our freedom, and to the veterans who've been there and done that. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the greatest country in the world. See it out. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America. God bless America. God bless America. Our home, sweet home. Good night, everybody. God bless. See you next week. Bye.